You wheel your big suitcase up to the check-in counter, and the smell of coffee, printer toner, and jet fuel mix in the air. The counter agent slides your tag, the scale hums, and the digital numbers climb. 26.8 kilograms, 29.4 kilograms, then an annoyed beep. People behind you shift their bags. Someone drops a shoe. The agent asks you to open the zipper. That tight, sweaty feeling, that's what this is about. A heavy, large suitcase at the airline counter, and the sudden fear of a surprise fee, being delayed, or being told your bag won't go on this flight. Start at home.
If your flight happens to be canceled or delayed, Compensair will help you get compensation for the inconvenience and get your money back without wasting time on red tape. Get a refund for your canceled flight right.
Lay your suitcase on the floor, pack the way you would for the trip, zip it up, and weigh it on a good luggage scale or on your bathroom scale. Use a stable flat surface. Measure its linear dimensions, length plus width plus height, with a tape measure. Airlines use linear size for oversize, not capacity. Check your booking and the airline's official baggage allowance page. Is your fare piece-based, one bag at X kilograms, or weight-based, X kilograms total? Is your route domestic or international? Note whether your fare class, basic economy, main cabin, premium, includes a free checked bag.
If you fly with connecting airlines, check each carrier's rules. The most restrictive rule usually applies on code-share itineraries. At the airport, weigh the bag again before the queue. There's usually a self-service scale, or you can use a handheld scale on a suitcase handle. If you arrive at the counter overweight, the cheapest options are: move heavy items into your personal item or carry them on your body, transfer items to a second bag, or remove things and ship them separately. Pay attention to the agent's instructions. If they insist on charging overweight and you're still within time, politely ask whether prepaying online would be cheaper. Often it is, but not always. Why do airlines enforce weight and size limits? Think of an aircraft like a packed elevator. If passengers and luggage push the total weight toward the elevator's maximum, the ride becomes unsafe, handling changes, and fuel planning changes. Weight rules simplify loading and keep the plane within certified limits. Size rules ensure bags fit into cargo holds and containers.
Like putting groceries into an overloaded shopping cart, the cart will tip or you'll lose items. The airline's rules are there to manage balance, space, and safety. Concrete cost expectations. For many domestic carriers, first checked bags commonly cost $25, $35 when prepaid online, $30, $45 at the airport. Second bags often run $35, $55. Overweight fees vary by weight tiers. Common brackets are 23 kilograms/50 pounds and 32 kilograms/70 pounds. Fees for overweight in the 23-32 kilograms, 50-70 pounds range often run $75, $200, depending on airline and whether the flight is domestic or international. Shock fees for bags over 32 kilograms, 70 pounds, can be $150, $400, and may be refused on some aircraft for safety reasons. Oversize fees, too long or wide, typically add $100, $200. International routes are usually more expensive for extra and overweight bags. Missed flight risk. If you get to the counter only to repack, you can easily add 10-25 minutes to your check-in time. During busy times or for short connection windows, that delay can cause a missed flight. Baggage risk. An overweight or oddly shaped item may be offloaded, gate-checked, delayed, or even damaged during handling.
Worst case, if you refuse to pay or cannot fix the weight, the airline can refuse carriage of the bag or charge you a large fee. On some flights, the bag may be held for cargo or not accepted at all.
Cheapest practical solutions. Use a reliable luggage scale at home. Weigh twice after packing and after final items. Wear or carry your heaviest items on the plane, boots, coat, rather than packing them in the checked bag when allowed. Use compression cubes and a soft-sided bag to squeeze in while keeping the linear size down. Prepay baggage online where possible. Prepaid discounts often save $10, $40 versus airport rates. Redistribute weight across 2 bags if 2 bags are cheaper than an overweight fee. Ship heavy items by courier if they're big and not urgent. Sometimes shipping costs less than repeated overweight fees. Now, a practical packing and check-in routine you can use. Pack the suitcase as usual, weigh it, and if it's over the airline limit, move heavy items into your carry-on. Remember carry-on limits, or a second checked bag. Reweigh.
If the bag is just over by a kilo or 2, check the airline's overweight thresholds. Some charge the same fee for anything over the limit up to the next bracket. Buy the correct allowance online before you get to the airport. Take a screenshot of the confirmation and keep it ready on your phone. Many useful links can be found in the description. A mid-video tip. If this helps, subscribe for short, practical travel fixes and hit the bell to see the next one. Hidden fee and misleading claim to watch for. Some booking sites and even airline pages advertise a low fare but hide baggage as an optional add-on. They display the base fare first and only list baggage as optional extras late in the checkout flow. This upsell works because people click buy fast and don't scroll to baggage rules. How to refuse it. Always expand the fare breakdown. Check the baggage policy linked in the checkout, and if a site auto-checks baggage or protection, uncheck it. When an agent calls that the fare includes a bag, ask, is that one checked bag included on every leg of my itinerary and with all carriers? If the answer is unclear, insist they show the confirmed baggage allowance on your booking reference. Keep screenshots. A simple everyday analogy. Airline baggage rules are like parking garage size signs and weight limits for small bridges. The signs exist so nothing jams the entrance, the bridge doesn't sag, and the staff can plan where each car goes. Break the rules, and you either pay fines, reroute, or cause delays. One practical charge to watch. Some airlines offer an oversized fee separate from overweight. That fee can apply even when your bag is underweight if the linear dimensions exceed the limit. If you're within weight but oversize, you might pay the oversize fee or be required to put the bag in cargo. To avoid this, choose a bag whose depth compresses, or keep bulky items in a second bag. Packing checklist for a large suitcase. 1. Weigh your packed bag at home twice. Allow a 1.2 kilogram buffer. 2. Measure linear dimensions. 3. Check fare class and each carrier's allowance. 4. Prepay online if it's cheaper. 5. Wear heavy items on board. 6. Keep essentials and valuables in your carry-on. 7. If over by a small margin, redistribute rather than pay the highest overweight bracket. If you arrive at the counter and are charged an excessive fee, stay calm. Ask politely to see the rule the agent is applying, screen or printed policy, and ask whether a supervisor will honor the online prepay rate. If you must pay and it's incorrect, keep the receipt and escalate after the trip with photos and time-stamped booking screenshots. Many airlines refund incorrect charges when presented with evidence. Final quick cost summary. Domestic prepay, $25. $35, airport, $30, $45. Overweight, 50 pounds/70 pounds brackets, $75, $400 depending on carrier. Oversize, $100, $200. Shipping often costs more for speed but can be cheaper for very heavy items when booked in advance. If you want a checklist PDF or a packing template to print, the links are in the description. Please subscribe and give this video a like if you found it helpful. I post short, practical travel tips every week.